to the father of the Yang Gang, Mr. Andrew Yang. Mr. Yang, there is currently a bill making its rounds in Washington that would basically legalize the sale of pot for recreational use. So, Mr. Yang, what is your stance on legalizing marijuana in your local community?
I think it's very cool because I know some people they do the weed and like yeah, it makes them happy, I guess. I don't really care about it whatsoever, but like sure.
Well, based on the shot of you on the date of March 2nd, 2020, you said, quote, I used to like my sister one time. She was smoking. So now I assume you like it when she smokes, Andrew.
No, that wasn't the case. It was just that my sister was really hot, like she was smoking hot. Like,
So are you saying, Andrew, that she is smoking hot when she is smoking pot?
no, no, definitely not. Plus, pot was not legalized back then, so yeah.
Yeah, I find it hard to believe because isn't it true that when you smoke pot, you just want to lay on the sofa and eat?
I don't know about that.
Common connotation is pot goes with lethargy, with the munchies, with wanting to eat, with being laid back, with gaining weight, with being unemployed, and with starting Mortal Kombat. Okay, so frankly, there is nothing hot about some chick who's hot on weed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Andrew,
sure.
Andrew, that reminds me of that one time when you said that you could sleep on the sky. I mean,
Yeah,
how high were you, Andrew?
I wasn't very high. I was just really tired that one day.
Because that sounds like something that a person might say when they're getting ready to jump off a building, maybe.
No, it's just that it's just a weird thing. I say sometimes, when I get tired, I say random shit.
Hold on, we got people calling in.
Yeah, call in losers.
Well, welcome to the Shilah Grace and Andrew Yang show, friends of Andrew Yang. So there's
Wait a
this
minute. Give me a moment.
bill that is currently worming its way through the halls of Congress that would essentially legalize pot sales across the nation. How do y'all feel about this?
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
I'm
what's up
I'm
with that?
I'm definitely in favor of the marijuana because I like how it makes me feel violent. You know, makes me feel very angry.
Well, there was this one time I smoked the devil's lettuce, and I felt a wet spot on my pants. I thought I had shit myself, but I didn't.
And was that because you were, high, so you think that the devil is standing next to you?
I think the devil was extracting the shit from my rectum.
Because there's gonna be a lot more of that if the nation passes this bill that would legalize marijuana.
Well,
I
luck.
can see it right now. Just the devil is gonna be dancing on that day, and he's gonna be dancing light.
Well, luckily I switched to meth.
So how do y'all think that this bill is going to pass? Like seriously, because it passed maybe the House, but we all know the House is a little bit off the chain. So the Senate's going
Wait,
to
I
have
thought.
to
Wait,
make
wait, 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 I thought. Wait, pause. I thought the thing already passed.
No, Andrew, it did
We-
not, and I hope it doesn't.
Who's passing the bill?
Forget about that. Who's passing
It's going
gas?
through Congress right now, like I said.
Are you in favor for it, Hillary?
It's first of all, my name is not Hillary.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
Not Kelly. It's not Sheila.
Sorry,
It's
Sheila.
Shilah.
Sorry.
Let's get that.
Shilah? Like, like S-H.
Shilah. Okay. as
Like
in
Shia LaBeouf?
Shilah, and not Shiloh. Okay, because that's
Shiloh? That's a dog. I read a book
Shiloh.
about Shiloh once. He was a
I'm good
dog.
for it.
Anyway, I am Shilah Grace, and you're on the Shilah Grace show, so you are on my show.
Thanks, Sheila.
Okay, let's just
Thanks for having
make
me
that-
on. I always love to come on the show, Sheila, anytime. I do it for the people.
Again,
I
it's
do.
Shilah Grace.
Yeah, Sheila Grace. I'm trying. We're on the same page here.
You need re-education, I think.
That's a little bit rude. I wouldn't go that far. That's actually more of an insult.
Yeah. Now,
Well, I'll have you know, I
anyway,
graduated at the top of my class in the Navy SEALs.
so you're a SEAL and you work at the zoo? Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying?
I'm a Navy SEAL. I go and take oil.
That's harming the environment.
Well, I mean, who cares?
You
We gotta go
cover
fight. We
yourself.
gotta go.
And I
Fight.
guess that's why you think that this bill is going to pass.
I think it's gonna pass. Yeah.
Well, guess what? It ain't going to happen because, one, the people have voted on this in the past, and the people have said no.
Well, the people.
So, the people have spoken.
Well, they spoke,
Right.
but you might have misheard them, or maybe they didn't really speak clearly, or you misunderstood
And
what they were
two-
saying.
Stuttered.
Who I've seen too many felonies.
Felons.
And I'm not talking about pot sales, okay? Like this guy up in Illinois who legalized pot sales in a state, or all these people who have been growing pot in their basement before it was popular. I'm talking about people who are high on pot that shoot each other, stab each other, strangle each other, drive under the influence, kill family.
Yeah, but listen,
Black
Sheila.
out,
Listen,
go and
Sheila.
find
I've got to interrupt with you, but I just have an actual thing to combat that. Is boys will be boys.
They're saying that our boys are going.
Boys will
gonna
be
act
boys,
like
Sheila.
wilding out.
You gotta let the boys be boys. Then they won't become the men, and then you won't have the guys. All right.
Well,
and at the end of the day, what really matters?
Let me tell you something. And who are you, by the way? Because I don't even know who
My
you
name
are.
is Derek Floyd. No relation to the other popular Floyd.
Okay. First of all, it's not just a boys thing, okay? Like one of the first cases that I've ever seen was this gorgeous lady who was standing in the middle of the courtroom crying
Yeah,
her
but
eyes out.
but
'Cause she
girls
used
don't
to be a
poop.
top model who got addicted to pot. So she lost her job, trashed a car, gained a whole lot of weight. Her husband cheated her out of her assets, and I do mean both physical and provincially. Okay, so she has no house, no job, no family, no money, nothing. And I don't want to see a bunch of nothings on the streets.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but she's not a boy. Like my point was, boys will be boys, and the individual you're describing is would not be considered a boy. So I mean,
But
boys will be
was it
boys
just
only
pot
extends
as
to
well?
boys. It doesn't cover the whole girl thing, Doesn't really get into that too much.
It don't matter because she still, pot was bad for her.
Well,
Oh, man.
I think the Mr. Fella with the dark shirt. I don't really remember your name. I can remember Sheila's name, but just not yours.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Stuart.
Stuart who?
Stuart Dewart.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Well, I thought you were.
Are you gonna say hi to me, Stuart? Stewart?
Yeah. How's it going, Charlotte?
Hey, Stuart, we got beef. We got beef stew.
Beef?
We got beef stew.
No, I think we're on the same page here. Like, if you'll allow me to quote Gandhi, like Mahatma Gandhi, don't dog the boys. And you know what this bill would be doing? Like, if you didn't pass it, it would dog the boys.
And you want to know something?
Exactly.
I agree with this.
You want to know what's you know what's funny? The fact that all y'all are boys here, and I'm the only lady in this conversation.
You invited us, though.
Well, I think that
You look like a freaking man.
what the?
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a pretty big forehead, but you do drugs.
Right.
I think you sound like you're high. Okay, Andrew. You
Yes,
really do.
sir, are you underneath the influence of...
Like you sound like you're inundated under several medications, and I'm
Crap, that boy's on opioids.
What's that sound like to you then, huh?
Sounds like someone's on opioids.
Like me.
Yeah. Okay. So you people, I assume you people listen to 2 Chainz. Are y'all fans of his?
Tupac?
Oh, absolutely.
Is he
absolutely.
Tupac?
No, 2 Chainz.
Wait, what?
3 Ropes?
I'm gonna look that up.
He was on my show a number of years ago, and he had an argument about pot with me, and I basically won.
Wait, was he the
Basically
guy that
one.
murdered
He's
his wife?
No,
No, that's O.J. Simpson.
Oh yeah.
The president before JFK.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Was
mean,
he?
like,
Was he actually?
on the topic of 2 Chainz, like I feel like, you know, the whole marijuana bill, like, it's just a vibe. It's a vibe, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like his most popular song. It's a vibe.
Remember
well,
when?
that's because it's doing something for his career, and that's why he's probably okay with legalizing pot for the community. But the rest of
Remember
us
when,
are not in
Trump
the
pardoned all
music
those
industry, and
Yeah.
therefore it's harmful.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, don't do it.
Well, do you realize that if you legalize pot for the community, then everybody can have access to it? So are y'all okay with having anybody, whether they are 40 or 4, go walk into a pot store and buy themselves a roll of pot like they were ordering pizza from a pizza parlor?
Yeah,
Wait,
I kinda wanna
wait.
see
What pizza
where
parlor?
y'all smoke
Like, which
something.
one, though? Like, what's your favorite, Nancy?
It's not Nancy.
No,
Okay,
it's
that's
Grace.
probably
It's
my
Grace. It's Grace.
sister. That's not me. I'm
Oh.
shy. I'm
It's
the
Grace.
oldest.
Wait, are you
sister
Paula
in the
Dean?
family.
You like, kind of give me, like, Paula Dean vibes. Didn't she say something
No.
once?
She's old.
Can't remember.
She's old, and she is not related to me anyhow.
You really don't, you can't, like, cook some, like, mashed potatoes or, like, you know, make some awful comments while you're cooking?
My chefs do all the cooking in my house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bet they
Mr.
do.
Gordon Ramsay.
You sound like a stuck-up bitch.
Oh
my
god,
Thank you. What's your face? Thank you.
Karl Marx is my name.
Yeah, I know, and you're in a democratic country right now. Okay, so I don't have nothing to do with Karl Marx or whatever his name is, or your name is.
So, like, we're on the topic of pot, right?
Yeah.
We're on.
Yeah, so I called a shots because you people
like-
don't want to show.
And like,
You
and like
people
the
need to
vaccine,
realize that
right?
this is my show. That
What
you're
if
on
like
right now.
COVID was
Okay.
like?
Yeah, what kind of show is this? Like, is this like a cooking show? Are we gonna like go and dance on a little bit, or like?
No, you're on my show. We report on true news.
Wait, I thought this was my
Thank you.
show. What the fuck?
No,
You're gonna have a big.
It has my name in it. You're gonna use my name, and
Yeah.
it's not my show. What is this? What is this?
the point is, you people seem to be offering me only a life where I gotta be drinking booze, smoking a doobie, or I gotta get high on pot. So
I mean,
how
You
about
know,
none
I
of
have
those
2
things?
followers.
that sounds like
If
you're
I
just
don't
like
see,
you're
I
describing
really
things you
don't
like.
see what the benefits are to smoking pot. And let me just go on a record, okay, and say that I have always been in favor of medical use of marijuana, and as long as it's prescribed by a real doctor and not your brother.
But I'm a real
Your
doctor.
doctor.
Hey,
And
hey, hey,
my
Grace,
brother's a
hey,
real
Grace,
doctor too.
Grace. I'm about to blow your mind. Are you ready?
What,
That's
Andrew?
what they all say.
Okay, listen, Nancy. I'm sorry, not Nancy. Listen,
Grace.
I'm drawing a
Grace,
blank. I'm drawing a blank. Grace, yeah, Grace.
Wendy.
When, you
No,
not Wendy.
no, no.
It's slipping me. It's right there. It's right there. I just can't grab it.
Shilah. Okay?
Shia LaBeouf. Oh yeah, Shia. Okay.
Shilah. Grace. Or just call
Shiloh.
me Grace if it's too hard for you.
Sheila. Charlie. There we go, Charlie. Okay. Anyway, the point was, Andrew Yang has a
Whatever,
point.
Frederica.
I mean, you could call me. I'll respond to Frederica. All right, I'll do it. If that'll make you comfortable, I'll do it. But what I really wanted to ask was to the host of the show. We are after all on his show, Andrew Yang. What is your?
I'm the host of the show. Okay, Andrew is just.
No.
Yeah, but see, listen,
I
I'm
am
asking
the
you
host
questions
of the
here.
show.
What is your
You
first?
know, I'm the very next president.
Okay, so Andrew Yang, what is your next step as president? As next president, what are you gonna do first?
I think I'm gonna legalize pot.
No, you're not, Andrew. You are not.
He sounds like he wants to.
I'm sponsoring you for president, and you are not going to go behind my back and vote on something as ridiculous as a bill that's going to legalize pot in the entire nation. Okay, you're going to take this nation to the pits.
He wants to take the nation to the moon, not the pits.
Have you ever smoked pot yourself?
To the moon.
No, I haven't. Okay, and you want to know why?
Why's that?
Because when somebody tells me that they're on an acid trip, okay, that means that they are disconnected from reality. Like disconnected, okay, like on life support.
Yeah, but you could just,
that ain't a good thing, honey.
I mean,
you could just connect back.
But like, just imagine like all the things that are better disconnected. Like, you know, like an alarm clock, it's better disconnected.
Well, if you want to talk about other things, you can't deny that it's pot is highly addictive, right? Like you will admit that it's addictive, right?
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean,
No.
You know, people go to the nut house for this.
Actually, you know what? I agree. You know what? Thanks, Paula Dean. I'm gonna actually just flip my position. You've convinced me. I think it's evil, and I think that it should probably just, you know, be illegalized, banned.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up on a dictionary, legalized, because I've never heard
Legalized.
anybody
This will be the second
use
coming
that
of the
before.
prohibition.
But the point is, people get addicted to pot just like they get addicted to cocaine, like they get addicted to heroin, and like addicted to tobacco.
I agree.
What difference, if any, does this make?
People will be dead on the streets.
I mean, it's probably fine. Like, I mean, we're way too overpopulated anyways. So.
I mean, if you look at the state of Illinois or any other state that has legalized recreational pot, you'll see that maybe crime is skyrocketing, okay? And pot sales are through the roof, and people are smoking pot in numbers like you've never seen. Okay, so it's no wonder that we are going through an opioid crisis.
Oh my god, my neck.
Well, I mean,
really
you
hurts
know, they
right
really
now.
do say it's a gateway drug. You know, you start with one thing, and you know, like 3 weeks later, you're hooked on opioids, and you can't get off them. It's like it's just a chain reaction.
That's kind of a good point. Like maybe
That's right, and that's why I am against this crazy bill that's going to legalize marijuana.
And well, when you honestly never know too, because you think about it, like one day you're doing one thing, and look at yourself literally the next day, you're probably on opioids. So there's a limited amount of time after you smoke pot that you will end up on opioids. You're just a terrible person.
Like, I just feel like we should honestly just like I don't know, like destroy it, like maybe burn all the marijuana that's
At
on the
once.
market. You
At
know, like
once.
just burn it.
At once.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And then we go there.
Burn the pot, okay, so nobody gets high.
But how are we gonna burn it all? We could put it in tiny, convenient little...
Use a
Use
flame.
a fire, okay? I mean, like cavemen were smart enough to come up with fire.
Yeah, like I
don't-
saw that they made like devices for like burning marijuana. Like they're usually made out of like glass or like silicone or something, and like you put water in it, and then you like burn it and like
Yeah, I've seen
inhale.
those, yeah.
You know,
Or little tubes, you know.
like those are good devices for burning marijuana. I'm pretty sure to get rid of it.
We're all on the same page here.
Yes, we are, actually. And I'm probably going to call you Derek from now on. Is that your real name?
I am Derek. Derek Floyd.
No, he's Floyd. Oh yeah, there we go.
Derek Floyd. That's
And
me.
Mr. Andrew Yang, I remember
Give
that you
me
were
a moment.
pushing-
My kneecaps.
that you were pushing for universal basic income.
Oh
Which-
yeah. Yeah,
And that's very similar to those stimulus checks that
Yeah,
people
they're-
got at the beginning of 2020. And literally hundreds of people were out blowing their checks on weed. How did that make you feel?
Makes me upset.
Oh yeah. Are we talking about the blowing checks on the stock market thing?
No. We are talking about how people...
So like, yeah, they stimulus check. Yeah, they copied me. Yep, it was my original idea. So yeah. Copycats. Yeah.
At that moment, were you real pissed off, Andrew?
Watch
No.
your language.
Yeah, I agree. That was very inappropriate language. This is, in fact, airing on YouTube TV right now today, so we need to keep this PG, everyone. Thank you very much.
How, at that moment when you knew that people were wasting stimulus dollars on weed, did you think it would hurt the chances of passing another stimulus bill, Andrew?
Nah.
I think the stimulus is crap.
But I thought you wanted another stimulus bill.
No, I didn't want another stimulus bill.
I want one
I
every
wanted
month.
the universal income thing, majiggy.
And I want you to push the bill through, Andrew. And I want people to hear your voice. You know, a lot of people have seen shots of you passed out on a pile of chips.
How could you do that, Andrew?
Did you end up in that state?
I wasn't really passed out. As you can see, my hand was reaching out.
Yeah, like for your next
Also, my eyes were open, so yeah.
And how did you feel when you woke up next morning, Andrew?
I felt, well, I took a shower and then I went to bed. It felt really good. But then, like, I also bought, like, Equate, which was, like, these things that were supposed to make you go to sleep, Will. I basically stayed up till 7:30 and never went to bed. And, yeah. Thanks a lot, Will. I spent $5 on that thing.
Will, Andrew, there's no Will in this chat.
How do you explain that, buddy?
Yeah.
You must be high.
He's got schizophrenia.
I think so.
Andrew, I think you should go check the doctor, okay? Because I feel like maybe that haze is coming after you after that smoke. You know, we all saw it on the clip.
I don't have insurance.
We'll get insurance.
Never.
He needs weed insurance.
So I guess you think that these people shouldn't be anywhere near the halls of Congress.
The issue is pot itself. That is all I have to say at this time, as this is a very good rice cookie.
You got the munchies, buddy?
That is not what is happening, sir.
You know, with how people describe it, you'd think that pot was the cure of all cures for any disease. So, if that were true, why is COVID still a thing?
Dude, I just want to use the bathroom.
You got bladder issues?
Sounds like he shit himself. That happened to you before, didn't it?
It did.
He must be on marijuana.
He must be.
Okay, so
More times than I could count.
so you're all saying that marijuana can cure anything? Is that what you're all saying?
No, we're saying it can make you shit yourself.
Also, you know, a buddy of mine actually, he had COVID, all right, and he smoked an entire pound of marijuana, and it cured COVID. It cured it.
So
How is that
if
possible,
that's
sir?
the case, then why isn't the CDC recommending that?
Well, they're trying to keep the COVID going. They want it to continue. They're trying to keep COVID alive as long as possible.
For
because-
what?
Because they make money. They make
What's
a massive
planned-
amount of money from the funding that the government is supplying them.
Plandemic.
I
I'm
will
gonna
not-
have to quote you on that one. Anyway, it also relieves stress. Okay, that's from what I've heard. Most people who are for pot seem to say that it relieves stress.
The only stress relief I need is a no comment. Yeah, I probably should. Better not. Better not go there.
So it relieves stress. So if that's the case, then why did the experts like the CDC specifically tell pregnant women not to smoke pot? Because maybe it's harmful to the unborn child and causes mental issues and addiction issues later on.
Well, Nancy, what happens there is you have a weed baby, and that is not something that anyone needs on their hands.
Correct. And again, my name is Shilah Grace, and
I'm
not
sorry,
Nancy.
it's-
That's my sister.
Oh, you have a sister.
Yeah, and I'm much prettier than her, as you can see.
She can cook pretty good potatoes. Mrs. Dean has been known for her good cooking skills. You're saying
I'm
your
sure
sister's
she
Paula
is,
Dean,
but
right?
She's not related to me. I don't know.
No,
her.
you just said your sister was Paula Dean, though.
I didn't. I said my sister was Nancy.
Nancy Reagan? That must be her. Oh, I get it now. It's like you just trace the path, you know.
Anything else that you guys want to add before I cut all y'all mics?
I wonder how the Clintons got their name.
Fuck my sister.
After those two statements, I do not have anything that is groundbreaking, innovative, or anything meaningful to say at all.
No
I can
comment.
Okay, good. So anyway, remember to subscribe to our exclusive host Starting Network and join us next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.